Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're taking a closer look at something really interesting, constantly changing too. How content creators are actually making money on YouTube, specifically thinking about 2025.
Right.
Our source material for this is, well, it's this super concise 60-second guide. Really packs a punch.
Yeah.
It outlines the main ways creators get paid on YouTube right now. So our job today is basically to unpack all those quick insights, give you the full picture, without it feeling, overwhelming. Okay, let's dig in.
Yeah, and what's really fascinating, I think, is how that source immediately tackles this huge myth that it's all about just racking up views. That it instantly pivots to talking about value.
Okay.
And that's so important because it gets past the surface level stuff, the vanity metrics, and really looks at how you build something sustainable online, something that actually lasts. This deep dive is really about understanding that shift.
That's a great point, that distinction right up front. Money comes not just from views, but from value. That's the core message. So what does value actually mean then on YouTube? How does that turn into, well, actual income?
Well, if you think about the bigger picture, value on YouTube isn't, just getting someone to click once.
Right.
It's about creating stuff that's genuinely engaging, high quality, stuff that makes people want to come back.
Keep them watching.
Exactly. And interact, feel connected. It's the difference between being like a flash in the pan and building a real community, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when your content actually helps people or entertains them consistently or builds that community feel, that's when the different ways to earn money really start to open up. It makes the whole thing much more sustainable.
That makes total sense.
Yeah.
It's about building that relationship first, and the money follows in different ways. And this guide, it lays out 6 main ways creators are doing that. So let's start with the foundation, right? The first step for many.
Okay.
This next bit, I think, really shows how direct audience engagement pays off.
Definitely. So the first one, and often the biggest cornerstone, is the YouTube Partner Program. The YPP.
Right, the 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours thing.
Exactly. Those are the entry requirements. But the deeper thing here is that the money you earn from ads, it's not just about how many views you get.
Mm-hmm.
It's heavily influenced by how long people actually watch your videos. That's audience retention. And also the CPMs in your niche.
CPMs. Costs per mil.
Yeah, basically what advertisers are willing to pay per 1,000 views for your specific audience. So making content that keeps people glued is key to making decent money just from ads.
Okay, so YPP gets you started with ads.
Yeah.
But you need more than just that, right? How do creators diversify, build on that trust they're creating? Was another big one.
So beyond ads, a lot of creators lean into affiliate marketing.
Oh, the link's in the description.
Exactly, putting links to products or services there. But the real skill isn't just, spamming links.
Right.
It's building enough trust that your audience actually sees your recommendations as helpful, like a service.
Yeah.
Then, when someone clicks through and buys, you get a commission. It's a way to monetize based on your genuine endorsement.
That's smart, leveraging the influence you build. And I guess as a channel gets bigger, it gets more authority. Other doors open, like bigger collaborations.
Absolutely. That brings us to number 3, brand deals or sponsorships.
Okay.
Once your channel has a good-sized, engaged audience, brands will start reaching out directly.
And they pay you to feature their product.
Yeah, they pay you to promote their stuff within your actual videos. The key thing for creators here, though, is staying authentic.
Tricky balance sometimes.
It can be. You really need to pick brands that actually fit your content and your audience, So the promotion feels natural, not forced. Otherwise, you risk damaging that trust you work so hard to build. Negotiating good deals helps too, of course.
Okay, so we've got ads, affiliate links, brand deals. What about the live interaction, like during live streams? Can viewers support creators directly, like in the moment?
Yep, that's the 4th method. Super chat and memberships, especially powerful during live streams.
How's that work?
So during a live broadcast, fans can use super chats. They basically pay a little bit to get their message highlighted in the chat feed.
So it stands out for the creator.
Exactly. And for everyone else watching. Plus, channels can offer monthly memberships. Fans pay a recurring fee, maybe a few bucks a month.
And what do they get for that?
Usually exclusive perks, maybe special badges next to their name, custom emojis, sometimes behind-the-scenes content. It really builds that community feel with your most dedicated fans and gives you a steady income stream.
That's a really cool way for fans to feel more involved and show support. Now, what about the newer stuff? Short-form video is huge now. Is YouTube rewarding creators for shorts?
Oh, definitely. That's number 5, the YouTube Shorts Fund, or sometimes they call it a bonus program.
So YouTube just pays creators for popular shorts.
Essentially, yeah. They directly reward creators whose shorts go viral, get tons of views and engagement really quickly, spread across the platform.
Okay. And this isn't just limited to certain places anymore. The source specifically mentioned it, reaching countries like Pakistan. So it's becoming a really global thing. It's a big push to get creators making that short, punchy content.
That's a serious incentive. Okay, so last one. Beyond working with YouTube or brands, can creators use the platform to, launch their own thing, become more entrepreneurial?
Absolutely. And that's the 6th method, selling your own products or courses.
Ah, okay. Like merchandise or digital products.
Exactly. YouTube works incredibly well as a strong marketing platform for creators who develop their own stuff, whether it's merch, digital guides, online courses, whatever.
So they leverage their audience for direct sales.
Precisely. The huge advantage here is you control everything, the product, the price, the profit. You're essentially turning your channel audience into customers for your own business. That's where you can really build something substantial beyond just the content itself.
Wow, okay. So when you put all 6 of those together, YPP ads, affiliates, brand deals, super chat, shorts, bonuses, and your own products, it's quite a mix. It really is.
It allows creators to build these, well, quite diverse and maybe more resilient income streams. And it all seems to circle back to that initial idea of value, doesn't it? What really stands out to you about how these all fit together?
What stands out is that every single one of these methods, whether it's the basic ads or selling your own complex course, it all hinges on that fundamental principle we started with, providing genuine value.
Right.
Creators who really make it work aren't just chasing empty views. They're building an audience that genuinely trusts them, that feels entertained or educated or inspired by what they do. That trust, that engagement, that's the real currency. That's what unlocks all these different ways to earn money.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And that really brings us full circle back to that core idea from the source. Not money from views, but money from value. Such a powerful takeaway for anyone in this space or even just watching it. So, as a final thought for everyone listening, what does this really boil down to?
Well, I think it boils down to a principle that goes way beyond just YouTube, honestly. The source puts it bluntly. If content is good, money will come automatically.
That's quite a statement.
It is, and it suggests that real success, whether you're making videos, building a business, sharing ideas, it comes from focusing on quality, on providing real worth. So the challenge for you, the listener, might be to think about how you can apply that value first mindset.
To your own project.
Yeah, exactly, to whatever you're pursuing. But focus on creating something that truly resonates, that offers genuine value. Often the rewards, financial or otherwise, tend to follow naturally from that. It's about impact, not just income.